What's he unboxing? What it be? I don't know. Shut up and see. Hey friends, kind of bummed today because I got the big hair thing going on. Can't quite get it right. And then of course I was looking through my old videos and I noticed I got a thumbs down on my unboxing of the Silence by SST and Growing Things. I got a thumbs down. So then of course I started looking through all the other videos and I got 3 thumbs downs on out of the last 30 videos. And if you know me, that's all I'm gonna think about from now on. Just those 3 thumbs downs on the last 30 videos. I didn't even go back beyond that because I was just so depressed. So I'm kind of bummed. I got the hair thing going. 3 thumbs downs. And I'm talking literally 3 thumbs downs on 3 different videos. It gets to you. I'm only a human. 3 thumbs downs. So I thought I'd cheer myself up and do an unboxing and just, kind of try to find some fun. But this is a strange unboxing because I'm coming in here set ready to make fun of people. And that's as mean as I get. I don't want to be mean. I'm not a mean guy, but I feel like I'm going to make fun of Borderlands Press. I don't want to, but I feel like I'm going to because what I got to show you is just, it's kind of funny and I kind of like it and I kind of accept it. I've got my arms around it. I've accepted it. I'm not mad. There's a lot of errors with Borderlands Press that a lot of collectors are really pissed off about. Not me. I've got my arms around it. I'm just, shh. I'm telling BP, shh, BP. No, shh, it's okay. I got my arms around you. You made mistakes. I make mistakes. I've made mistakes already in this video. Countless mistakes. When I watch it again, I'm going to be like, that's a mistake. But I got my arms around you, BP. I got you. You're here. And you're in the community. So, on this comedy of errors unboxing, let's check in with the Magic Duff Bucket and see what pairs well with mistakes. What you got for me, Magic Duff Bucket? That was a mistake. Sonny and Rico, Milkshake IPA. Oh, Jeff, it's not a stout. No, it's a mistake for me to drink. It's a Milkshake IPA. My cousin, to go along with the theme of mistakes, my cousin has a friend who works at Solemn Oath Brewery, and he went to visit his friend at Solemn Oath Brewery, and he gave my cousin all the factory seconds. So any beer that didn't quite fill up to be able to be sold went into a bucket. All this stuff goes into buckets that they reject. Maybe the can's all dinged up, all dented up, goes in the bucket. And so my cousin has a refrigerator full of reject beer. So that's what I'm going to have on a mistake unboxing is a Solemn Oath IPA. I don't really care for IPAs. I'm a stout drinker. That's really all I do. When I drink, I want to enjoy what I drink, and I enjoy stouts. This I don't enjoy. But, you know what? Open mind. That's pretty good. No, that's pretty good. See, when you set your expectations really low, you can be pleased by things. And as a viewer of this channel, you've come to know that. You've set your expectations really low, and you're like, yeah, it's just Jeff. And then I see something that's kind of moderately funny, and you're like, oh, that gave me a chuckle. Thank you. I wasn't expecting to chuckle today. That's actually really good. I like that. That's refreshing. Thank you, Solemn Oath. Thank you, Cousin Eric. Now let's get on with it. We're already, 5 minutes in. And first thing I'm going to unbox is a slipcase for the little books. This is a slipcase. This is what it ships in. First mistake is that Borderlands Press ships this media mail. You're not supposed to. It's not media. It's a slipcase. It's not a book. It's not a disc. if they ever get caught, the postmaster could inspect it and send it back to them. So they're running a risk right there. They really can't send this media mail. Sorry for squealing on you, but you know, let's just have it out. Let's just have it all out there. So this is how they shipped it. And if my slipcase is like the other slipcases I saw, there are two mistakes, pretty big ones, right there on the slipcase. So here it is. Now these are essential. If you collect the little books, you need this. This brings it all together. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. So it's sold extra, but when you collect the full set, you gotta get this. But okay, so let's just see. This is the little book series. It's the little book series. And I'm gonna try to do this. So if you could read, it says a little book, right? Each one says a little book, a little book, a little book, a little book, right? That's 4 a little books, and then a book. So this is probably better to do to you. A purple book on the bottom. It's just a purple book. It's not a little purple book. It's just a purple book. Mistake 2. So with medium A, you know, then this, a purple book. They dropped a little book. That's the title of the book, and it's not even on there. It's just, it's a big oversight. And then, if you notice, this line is what? A little green book of grins and grimaces. So that is not the title. The title is a little green book of grins and gravity. So at some point, they sent this off to the slipcase manufacturer to get a start on it, to make sure that they were done in time for the 5 books that could go right in there. But in the meantime, somehow the title of the book changed. I don't know. There are a lot of things that go on with the little books that collectors are really starting to get upset about. There's a lot of typos, and there's an issue with the limitation on the print run. So this one says it's limited to 350 copies. In actuality, it's limited to 500. So that signature sheet is wrong. And it's actually something that gets a lot of people upset, because they should have printed an errata sheet saying the signature is misrepresenting the print run, which is important to collectors. Again, I'm not mad about these things. I got my arms around it. I've accepted there are going to be errors. And I will say, in the books, different books have different levels of typos inside. A lot of people are counting the typos, and they just stop counting after a while because there's so many. I'm not a guy who has attention to detail, so I don't see those typos all the time. I understand they can be jarring for a lot of folks, especially bibliophiles, huh? And so that can be off-putting. For me, I'm kind of the person you want to send a typo to, because I won't notice, because I'm kind of thick. It's just, we're going to be honest. I'm pointing out their mistakes. I'm going to point out my shortcomings. I'm a little thick. All right. So that's a slipcase. 2 book titles are wrong right on this slipcase. All right. Okay. Now, we're going to unbag the next little book. So this is the next book in the series. This is Sarah PINBOROUGH's book. She is awesome. I read They Say a Girl Died Here Once, loved it. I read her entry into Hark the Herald Angels Scream, loved it. People are raving about Behind Her Eyes. I bought that from the thrift shop a long time ago, back when we used to go out in the public. And I bought it because I love her work, and everybody's raving about that book. So I got to move that up the TBR pile. Gonna read it. So I was so jazzed when Borderlands said they're doing a Sarah PINBOROUGH little book. Oh, you got Daddy right here. Yes. And then, you know, of course, I've complained about this. The little book gets shipped in a padded envelope. And they get dinged up pretty bad. So here it is. All right. Okay. So it's a little magenta book of malevolence. And if you notice, somebody shared, I guess this is moved over to the right. it's not in the center. Like the artwork is not in the center. There's way too much space over here. So collectors are pretty mad about that. Again, what I've noticed, if I had looked at it without seeing those other pictures and hearing the other comments, probably not. I don't think I would have noticed right off the bat. Maybe upon reflection or looking at it, you could say it's maybe nitpicky. I don't know. It might be bothering some of you folks out there looking at it. Like, can you just move it? It's just got to be moved over just a little. So, anyway, I see what they're saying. Other thing is, with this book, I believe it was Grins and Gravity, they moved from a leatherette or vinyl material to a cloth material cover just midstream. So a lot of collectors were mad about that. They've changed the materials used in this series. The series should be contained. They should all be identical and formatted and similar. So you can't really just change the material mid series, and then they changed it back. So this is back to the original material. It's getting some people jazzed, right? They're really charged up about it. Here I am spilling the tea to you guys, just because I'm not, again, gonna go too much into it. So let's and full disclosure, I had a book from Borderlands Press that was destroyed. The binding was ripped apart, and I emailed them. I said, "Hey, my book's destroyed. What do you want to do? What can we do about it?" They sent me a brand new book with my number in it right away. Took care of me. Again, just saying. I'm just laying it all out there from my perspective. And they were really great with me with buying the entire series too, at a great price. So again, they've been nothing but stellar to me. And I like them. And I'm very happy with this series. And I got my number. It's 183. But I do put all this out there. I don't know if Tom and Elizabeth of Borderlands Press are watching my videos at all or have ever seen any of them. I put all this out there to sort of air it out. Maybe they could get ahead of this. Maybe make a statement, because I know a lot of times when the conversation is raging and it's only one side of the conversation, it can get ugly. And so you got to be in the conversation if you want to change people's minds. I'm just one collector out of very many that are saying they're abandoning the series. They're very upset about it, and they're walking away. That's not good. That's not good. I want to finish out Series 3. I don't know about Series 4. I don't know what they have planned on the horizon. I don't know about my employment status. So, all these things are, loose ends you got to figure out. Anyway. Just sharing it here because this is all the information, all the data I've gathered, and I want to share with you. Again, this is currently sold out, so you might find it on the secondary. Let me see. The print run for this is 500, and Sarah PINBOROUGH is awesome, so I would definitely recommend you check her out. Check out Borderlands. I hope they turn it around. I hope they get their stuff together. Eliminate these typos and some of these glaring errors. I'm not asking for a new slipcase back. I'm not asking to switch this out for an adjusted sort of thing. But it's a turnoff for a lot of people. Let's get it fixed. I don't know. That's it. I don't know if my mood's improved at all. I'm still thinking about those 3 thumbs downs. I'd imagine this one might get a thumbs down. I'm okay with that. Fine. You know what? I think what would be good for my mental health is if all the videos got a thumbs down. And nothing but thumbs downs. No, that wouldn't help me at all. I'd be messed up about it. It would mess me up. It would seriously mess me up. So maybe don't do it. I'm going to drink some of this, like, what is it, 6.5 ABV? I mean, I can operate heavy machinery after one of these because there's like no alcohol in it. It's a joke. That's it. I've taken 15 minutes of your life. Feed me.